Hello again. I'm just wrapping up the room after you guys have all disappeared back home and to be with your thoughts and be with your families. Thanks for a great day. And what a day it's been, hey? Who'd have thought that from 9 o'clock of doubting some of the stuff I talked about and thinking it was all going to be role plays, that you would do everything with such confidence this evening. So really well done on that. Thanks for playing with me. I promise you a set down video and a nice review of everything that we've done today. So this is really it. Just a couple of minutes just to have you, just a reminder of the kind of things that you've talked about, the journey that you've been on, and some of the theories and concepts. So here we go. We started this morning with some introductions and your outcomes, and that was just getting a baseline about what it was that you most needed. So whether it was confidence, whether it was credibility, whether it was to be more succinct, whatever that may be. And we learned quite a bit about each other from that. We then talked about some uncommon wisdom. What makes a great presentation and what makes a car crash presentation. In fact, I think I've still got your flip chart here. Yeah, you remember all of these? So keep it different, unique, keep it fun, leave the audience with a message, be relaxed and passionate. Remember what we talked about with mirror neurons. When you are that, then your audience will follow. Projecting your voice, engaging your audience, be adaptable, think about your body language. And those are all of the things that we covered during the day. We talked about the typical funnel. And where typically we're educated, and our habit and the habits that we've learned are that we design from our content. So we get lots and lots of content and we cram it into a small time, and then we create it, the media to go with it, and then we practice it, and then we think about the audience. Remember, 5 frogs sitting on a log? It's about action, and any presentation that does not elicit a direct action for your outcome is a waste of time. So to spend 3 or 4 minutes thinking about what you really want people to do, and then design backwards from that. So we talked about outcome thinking. What is it that you want people to do or say? Nobody's ever going to see these things, so keep them to yourself, but don't keep them in your head. Get them written down, because they will help you shape exactly what it is that you want. So be specific about what it is that you want them to do for you. What is it that you want them to say? In order for them to do or say that, they must have a thought process that goes before it. And in order for them to think it, there is an emotion that triggers it. And that's your key to it. When you design from those emotions, you can get more of what you want. So if you want them to be excited, you've got to be exciting. If you want them to be passionate, you've got to be passionate yourself. And likewise, if you want them to be reflective, then you need to do reflective. This is the power of your presentation. It has less to do with the content and more to do with the state or the emotion that you drive within the people. So remember that. Which brings us nicely onto this nice triangle, this concept of state. You're no longer a victim of your state. You are the person, the driver of your state. And you can control it in 3 different ways. You can change your physiology. Remember, stand. Remember the Donald Duck and do that. Stand confidently. It releases all of the chemicals in your body that are less stressful. You will sound more confident, you will look more confident, and you will convey more confidence. Think about when we change your focus. You remember the arm push? When you think about bad things, it weakens you. And it shows in everything that you do and everything that you say. Thinking about great things and changing that focus changes your entire physiology as well. And again, think about the words that you use. You remember telling a lie? Weakens everything. But if you do a combination of all of those 3, you will always be confident. So you may just stumble a little bit and lose your physiology, but think you can get it back, and you will get it back. Remember when you did your presentations, lost your lines a little bit, when you lost your script, you just stood confidently and found the resourcefulness to get where you need to do. So remember each of those. Sometimes your focus will elude you, so just get into a great physiology. Remember the words that you use. Get rid of words like should, maybe, if, try, all of those kind of things, and use more definite language. Then our old friend, the format system. Yeah? This has been a proven technique, but again, it doesn't have to be explicit in your structure, but to go through this discipline of why should they listen to me? What am I going to talk about? How am I going to talk about it? And actually, what are the benefits for them and the risks for them? It's a good discipline to have before you even get into the room. But you noticed how good it is. You can engage an audience in less than 2 minutes if you do this. So do it more. Yeah? Think of it more about winning over your audience and making them want to be with you in the room. It's a discipline, it's a process, and it's a framework. So give it some more trying. That's it for the flip chart. So what else did we do? We did, remember credible and approachable, the cats and dogs? You know that when you go credible, you have more authority, you're more succinct, you slow down, you're more commanding, and you'll get attention. Remember, credible is about bold type, underline, italic. You can really direct that. And when you want to soften it up and open up your audience, you can go approachable. It's really powerful stuff, and people just don't know that it's happening, but know that you can close people down and open people up at will. Couple that with that final exercise that we did about connecting, holding eye contact for that little bit longer. When you can make that contact with people, you will convey your message hardwired, laser focused right to the people that you want. So even with an audience of 25 people, they can hear what you're doing, but you can be looking directly at the person that you want to influence. And that's it for today. Loads and loads of ideas. I'm sure that you've got loads of stuff to go and practice and keep going with. Keep the faith, keep practicing, keep supporting each other. You've got a great network, and I know you want people to do it. And if you want to talk to me before January, get in touch. You know, I want you to be outrageously successful and get more of what you want to do. So keep practicing 20 times, remember, Nikki? And, you know, get rid of those mantras. This is simple. This is easy. This is fun. Above all else, enjoy presenting. It's nothing scary. You've been talking since, you know, probably since you were 2. You've been walking and you've been meeting strangers since you were born. Remember, your audience never left the campfire. They don't need information. What they want you to do is take them on a journey. The more human you can be, the more natural you can be, the more compelling you'll be in your presenting. So, have fun with it, enjoy it, fall over, graze your knees, have a blast. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.